This episode of the Everything Podcast will contain spoilers from What If Season 2, Episode 8. Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 3. I nearly said Season 2 there. Season 3, Episode 45. Recorded on the 5th of February 2024 and released on the 14th of February 2024. In this episode, I'm reviewing What If Season 2, Episode 8, which is titled What If the Avengers Assembled in 1602. But before we get into spoiler territory, it's time for my spoiler-free thoughts. I love the opening scene, I enjoyed the fight sequences, and I like the ending. So yes, as I said at the start of this episode, there will be spoilers, so final spoiler alert now. If you have watched the episode, obviously you know what's going to happen, so you're not being spoiled. If you haven't watched the episode and would like to watch it before I review, you can go and watch it on Disney+. And if you haven't watched it and don't like being spoiled, feel free to continue watching the episode. My spoiler review of What If the Avengers Assembled in 1602 is in 3, 2, 1. We start off with the Disney Plus original intro, the Marvel Studios intro, and Loki is performing in a play. Thor doesn't like Loki's performance. Captain Carter saves Loki from being transported through a wormhole. Thor becomes king. Captain Carter fights with soldiers. We then have the What If intro. The Watcher believes that some planets are born to die. Peggy tells the Watcher that she can hear him. The Watcher offers to take Peggy home. Peggy insists on not leaving this world. Wanda tells Happy and Thor about someone known as the Forerunner. Tony is amazed at Peggy's scientific words. Peggy and Tony talk about the Forerunner. Steve, Bucky and Scott stop and steal from Loki. Peggy saves Steve's life. Peggy reveals her plan to Steve. Peggy, Steve, Bucky and Scott fight Happy's army. Steve follows Peggy's instructions. Peggy surrenders to Happy's army. Peggy still believes she can save this world. Peggy breaks out of her cell. Peggy convinces the Hulk to help her. Steve, Bucky and Scott offer to help Peggy. Tony and Bruce steal Thor's scepter. Peggy and Steve tell the others their plan. Peggy, Steve, Tony, Bruce, Bucky and Scott fight Happy's army. They manage to steal Thor's scepter with help from Wanda and Fury. The Forerunner is Steve, and Peggy reunites with Doctor Strange. Similar to last episode, it's a shorter review because of the amount of fight sequences that took place. There wasn't as much that's not English, not as many scenes, so the review is obviously shorter. So yes, let me know in the comments below if you want me to cover any film, any TV show, but please make sure, I should have mentioned this in the few other episodes as well, please make sure A, it's available in the UK, and B, if you are going to put a suggestion, it's a film or TV show, please put what streaming services on, so it's easier for me to find it, and then I can review it quicker and record it quicker and it's out quicker. But yes, also let me know in the comments below what you thought about this episode, if you watched it and my review. If you didn't, you can do all of those three things in the comments below. Remember, you can also like and subscribe, and in tomorrow's episode I'm reviewing What If Season 2 Episode 9, the season finale of What If Season 2. So yes, that's it for the Everything Podcast, Season 3, Episode 45. Goodbye.